We get to see more Doctor Strange cooking in Asgard. So after last issue, we see the Strange, surrendering himself to magic as he monologues to himself. He's like the neophyte magician, works on attaining control of magic. The master of the mystic arts works on maintaining control magic, and the sorcerer supreme works on surrendering control. So as he's surrendering control to the impulse to fight Verboten, Verboten, finds it interesting. He's like, "Where have you been all my life? You're so fun." He tries to set a trap for Strange, but Strange manages to, dodge it. And Verboten summons a little dragon that Angela takes out, and Strange, is a little stunned from his stunt as Verboten gets away. And then they realize that Angela's able to point out that the old angel chick Verboten had with him wasn't the actual real one because she didn't have wings. So they go back to the heaven, when Strange's first time here actually. Tell them what happened. The queen is obviously mad at Strange, but we get to see some backstory. So the queen essentially made a deal with Verboten. He said he'd let her kill him and take him down if she would give him her daughter when her daughter hit 10 years of age, which she agreed, took him down. Then she forgot because, the fog of the cave. But then she remembered when her daughter became 10, the angel chick, but she didn't do it. And, that guilt ate at her. But Strange explains to her, he's like, since Verboten works in scythe magic, and the possibilities that could have been or what never happened, that essentially this little dark angel Raella he made is what would have been if you gave your daughter to him. He just made that copy off of his own magics because he knew you wouldn't go through with the deal, so it allowed him to operate that way. But then they realize he's attacking over Bowden, so they go to the place where all the males are in heaven because the males are like in a shrine, they're all praying. Strange can't get in because it's a barrier, so it's just Angela and Riella had to go. They find all of them slaughtered, but then Strange realizes, there's another plan because one of the dudes from the outside tells him that this wasn't the only attack. So he goes and the queen got killed too by Verboten as he disappears with the little dark daughter, which I think they're calling her Scythe Briella. Now he's with her in his little base with his plan after killing a bunch of them, and he's basically talking about his plan. And Strange obviously, Strange is gonna have to bounce back because they just took a real L